All right. Good morning from Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. I do dinner and a movie for a reason, because it's part of my activism. I don't need a million people to march. I don't need a million people to pay attention. I show social justice movies because I'm an inmate. I came here straight out to the Department of Corrections in 1991, all right? And I wanted to show how I could change and be a better person. You feel me? I changed my product. I didn't change my hustle. I don't sell drugs no more. I sell food. I'm art. I'm active in my community. I do a lot of things for the homeless. I do a lot of things for Baltimore for the last 20-something years. All right? So this is where we're going with this. I do dinner and a movie, and this Friday, I'm doing dinner and a movie in Towson, Maryland, where I got locked up for putting a toilet in front of the Towson courthouse, exposing the corruption in the court and the racism in your county. All right? Like I said, I'm a public speaker. I'm an independent filmmaker. And my movie was about the 13th Amendment. It was about how you enslave black Baltimoreans when they come out to Baltimore County. Horn ain't working, but it is what it is. I'm gonna show the role that the Real News plays in it, Senator Cardin's plays in it. I'm gonna show you what making America great again was addressing America's hate again. You wanna make America great? You want to make America great? Then we got to address America's hate. We got to address the mass incarceration and the illegal incarceration of blacks in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. We got to show you Willie Lynch in 2018 and how Governor Hogan's working that program to get black votes. You can't get black votes if you're locking up black people. You can't have it's a double-edged sword. So like I said, we're going to repeat history. I'm going to take this toilet to Towson and we're going to have a movie on Friday. Friday we having dinner and a movie in Towson, Maryland, all right? At the old courthouse. And you're going to see this toilet, this flag and me projecting the movie on the side of the courthouse. We're going to talk about the illegal incarceration of black Baltimore and the opioid epidemic. We're going to talk about a lot of things. And like I said, this is art and activism. And a lot of people got to see this going to work on Monday morning. St. Paul's is the vein down to downtown Baltimore. Johns Hopkins University, City Hall, the courts, the police officers. Y'all got to see this toilet if you like it or not. We're not included in your growth in Baltimore City or Baltimore County. You don't include blacks in your growth and your development at all. All the buildings, all the properties, we don't own nothing. All we do is have a debt, a spending power. So you're gonna start including us in this because, like I said, mass incarceration is your untapped resource. It's your cash cow. And all I did is just showed you. A toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. Really, a toilet ain't racist. See, a toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. And like I said when I started this, Jesus had a cross, Martin had a dream, Malcolm got a gun, Shorty got a toilet. And we all got our shit to deal with. And y'all gonna have to deal with this one way or the other. I also got a claim today with Al Retmer, Insurance Incorporated, for fraud. All right, for fraud. Because y'all locked me up in Illinois, and I was locked up in Illinois for 186 days. I was locked up in Illinois for 186 days, and y'all was running my store on Falls Road. I got sole proprietorship, dog. I didn't sign none of them checks. On February the 8th of 2008, Jake Davis and James Hammond took possession of the store on Falls Road. James Hammond wrote Jake Davis a lease without breaking my lease. My lease was in effect till 2009. My insurance on that property was until 2008. Jake Davis and James Hammond had no insurance on that property. They had no right to sell food on that property. They had no right to sell gas on that property because that property was mine. I was the owner of that property. And I was locked up. Court records show it. Schellenberger knew it. And Schellenberger had me locked up for the Towson toilet. The toilet was about that case was about that case. The toilet was about Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, and a $54 million lawsuit I had in Baltimore City. I turned Jake Davis, James Hammond, and Scott Schellenberger into the Department of Justice, to Chief Belfield, and to Greg Bernstein on February the 2nd, the day that my mother died. On February the 7th, y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism and took all the evidence against Scott Schellenberger. I still got the evidence. I got the master copies of the tapes. I got letters to Zion. I was making a movie about Scott Schellenberger in your courts. Movie ain't done yet. Scott Schellenberger still sitting in office. My insurance claim is gonna have to get paid off. Book, movie, lawsuit. When I sue y'all, y'all gonna have to prosecute Schellenberger. Schellenberger gonna snitch, because he's your weakest link, and he can't go to jail. Bill Cosby can go to jail. Scott Schellenberger can go to jail. Congressman Jackson can go to jail. Scott Schellenberger can go to jail. We're gonna show you about white justice and black justice, because it's not gonna keep just being us. So in your elections, if you want blacks to vote for you, then you need to come out here and talk to these black people. Because I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to talk to black, I'm going to talk to white, I'm going to talk to Hispanic, I'm going to talk to Jews, Gentiles, Protestants, and Catholics. I'm fighting for my freedom by any means necessary. And I choose art and activism. I choose a camera. I choose the truth. And right now, I'm getting ready to get a cup of coffee at Starbucks and watch this shit marinate. I don't need to protest. I leave that toilet out there and protest for me. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. On October the 18th on PBS, there's going to be a program called Take on America. Watch it. PBS, October the 18th, Take on America. Watch it. Watch this. Mic check! That's how it's gonna be. See you when I see you. We're gonna take on America. Being black and white America. You're an American cash cow. You feel me?